Yes, welcome back to another episode of Two Beers, One Movie. We're discussing the ever fantastic and the finale of Succession. Oh, Succession is finally over. It's done, gone forever. So where does it rank among the greatest TV series ever? Well, in my opinion, right up there, possibly on par with Sopranos. What makes a great series great? First and foremost is ending when it should end, not prolonging that ending by an extra season or two or three. Ending when you're on top is it can't be spoken about enough. We've seen it so many times over the years of TV series just going on and giving us that extra season, and it turns into a bit of a mess. Like, doesn't what also makes a great series is not giving the audience everything they always want, leaving it maybe really some questions unanswered, and that's what, to a degree, Succession kind of does. Succession ended the way it should have. Absolutely ruthless. That's the way this world works, and there will be spoilers. So Shiv finds out that Lucas Madsen had no plans to give her the CEO position. In fact, he wants Tom to be the CEO. He wants to bang Shiv. It's a really uncomfortable for Tom, you think, but he explains to Tom basically that he wants him to be CEO and he wants to bang Shiv. Meanwhile, Shiv has already called Tom and asked to get back into a relationship. Kendall is trying to find where Roman is. Roman has gone on the missing list. He's ended up being at his mother's home. Both Kendall and Shiv go to visit Roman to see how he is. Meanwhile, that is happening, the meeting with Tom. And Tom then explains to Greg what's going on. Greg then tells Kendall. Kendall tells Roman and Shiv. Shiv, obviously, to her disbelief at the beginning, doesn't believe. With some investigation, she finds out that he, in fact, has no plans to make her CEO. Again, it's just people fucking each other over. There's great writing. There's a great scene with the siblings in the mother's home in the kitchen where they're just playing around, fooling about. It's really human, and it's really fun to see them actually enjoying each other's company and getting along. But at this stage, then, they have agreed, Shiv and Roman have agreed that they'll let Kendall be CEO. Everything is going smoothly. So it's the race to find out what's going to happen, who's going to vote what. Gets to the voting, and Shiv basically bottles it. She leaves the room. Roman and Kendall follow. Arguments ensue. The death is brought back up. Well, the murder, let's say, with Kendall. There's fisticuffs. So it's even fisticuffs between Tom and Greg when he finds out Greg ratted him out. Eventually, Shiv votes no. And the company goes to Lucas. Tom becomes CEO. Roman he's uncomfortable signing it over, but it feels maybe it was the best thing to do. He's unsure. Kendall is devastated. Tom is delighted. He's weaseled his way in to become the CEO. Who would have thought that? But the plan really worked out well for Shiv because she played it great. Did she vote no so she could get back with Tom while Tom is CEO and save face? Was that her plan all along once she found out that that Madsen had no plans to bring her in as CEO. Leaves the questions to be opened. Greg, on the other hand, I probably thought that he was going to get fucked over, but Tom basically says to him, "I've got your back." Is he gonna screw him and treat him like dirt and make his life misery, or has he got a bit of, I don't know, like he feels proud that he has a bit of ruthlessness, and they're all trying to fuck each other over basically, and it ends with Kendall sitting in a very kind of Godfather like Michael Corleone shot. Really, really riveting stuff. And as I mentioned, that's exactly how Succession should have ended. People screwing each other over, people clinging onto life rafts, whoever that may be. Shiv going back to Tom, Greg still weaseling his way about, Tom just doing whatever he can to stay on top. And in fact, maybe Tom is the rightful successor to Logan. He may not be as forefront and as verbal, but he was ruthless enough to screw over his own wife at the time he was having his kid. He'd no problem being CEO, and he actually says to Shiv, "You would have done the exact same thing." Amazing writing, amazing acting. It's 100% on par with Sopranos for me. Ending on that somber note that leaves people guessing what next. That's how a series should end. Not these major, every question is given an answer. No. If it's left to be just this real ambiguous, somber ending on a high, that's what makes this show, that's what made the show throughout the whole series. Like, this is not a happy ending. These are not nice people. These are interesting characters, but they're ruthless. And that's exactly the way it should have ended. And I take my hats off to the writing, the directing, the acting, the pacing and the editing, the musical score. Everything about Succession is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. And I'm sad to see it go. But please tell me what you thought about Succession. Did you even watch it yet? Have you seen the ending? What do you think? Were you surprised? Not surprised? Like the ending? Hate the ending? Like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll chat about it. And I'll catch you in the next episode.